Hey, you're watching On the Motorcycle with Jonathan Alexis for YucatanStreets.com. For this chapter, we won't really be going anywhere. However, we will give important information and tips to sort of diminish the effect of culture shock. So anyways, tip number 1, be patient. When you go into a restaurant, here it's very customary for you to go sit down, have your meal, and then keep talking over coffee, and people will probably be at the restaurant for 2-3 hours, and the waiter will not, I repeat, he will not give you your bill until you actually ask for it. If a waiter actually comes with your bill without you asking for it, it tends to be considered rude because he's rushing you out of his restaurant. So in other words, be patient, and if you just want to go in for a quick meal, make sure to ask for your bill when you're ready to leave. And if you want to stay there for 3-4 hours, not a problem. Mexicans are big on service and big on talk and just relax and have a good time. Tip number 2, parking lot. If you happen to go somewhere like downtown, try to park your car at a paid parking lot. Or if you happen to go to a convenience store, they have their own parking lots, but you will see that there's a person there that is trying to help you park your car or actually leave your parking slot. That person usually, may not be the case, but usually his only source of income is the tips he receives from drivers. So make sure to always carry some change so that you can tip the person that's helping you park your car or leave your parking lot. Tip number 3. When you're here, you are bound to be walking everywhere, whether it's downtown or shopping or any type of archaeological zones. Always wear sunblock, mosquito repellent, and make sure to always carry water. It is very, very easy to get dehydrated here. We don't want you to be fainting in the middle of the street or in the middle of a pyramid. Tip number 4. If you happen to be driving from a major city to another major city, there's actually 2 roads you can take. One, it's the quota. The second, it's the freeway. Keep in mind that the freeway, you actually don't pay. However, think of those as the highways. Their road condition overall may not be very good, and you always have to go through small towns, which involves a lot of stops and speed bumps. However, the road, the quota, it has to be a very well kept road. You are actually insured by the company that provides for that service, and it's safer, shorter, and faster. So keep that in mind. Tip number 5, gas stations. Here in Mexico, all the gas stations, no matter where you go, it will be the same one, Pemex. Pemex is actually owned and controlled by the government, which means there's no option there. But when you get there, don't get out of your car. It's not a self-service. Someone will approach you and service your vehicle, whether it be for gas, oil change, or to clean your windshield. And obviously, at the end of that service, make sure to tip them. Tip number 6, driving. Always be careful. It's quite common here for people to cross the street right in the middle of it. So always keep that in mind. Be careful, drive safely, and obey all traffic signals. And finally, tip number 7, don't drink and drive. Again, don't drink and drive. I know it sounds repetitive, but it's true. Do not drink and drive. Here the police really takes their job seriously when it comes to drinking and driving, and you will see several checkpoints, especially around bars or around beaches. So don't drink and drive. And if you happen to be drinking, get a cab or get a designated driver. You do not want to be messing with the police, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. So I hope these 7 tips will make your trip a lot more pleasantly, and we will see you here on the motorcycle with Jonathan Alexis for YucatanStreets.com. Till next time.